It's about time you have an easier, more efficient way to get caught up on the news. The Newsworthy breaks down the day's top stories in less than 15 minutes and gives you some lighter conversation starters along the way. Search The Newsworthy wherever you're listening now and follow or subscribe to The Newsworthy today.
Welcome to Laughing in the Dark, an Are You Afraid of the Dark rewatch podcast. Are You Afraid of the Dark was appointment television every Saturday night, a spine-tingling horror anthology delivered gently, befitting its Canadian roots. I'm Mikie, and I'll be your host for this evening. Also joining me are my fellow members of the 930 Society, Aileen.
Hello.
Bryan.
Hello.
And Dave.
Hi.
How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Doing awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Doing awesome. Guys, I had an idea.
What?
You know how like some podcasts they get like you get like a bunch of listeners and you give them a name, my favorite murderers got like murderinos and shit. I got a name for our listeners.
Okay.
Okay.
Man.
Zeebs. Our listeners are Zeebs.
Okay.
Love it.
Like it or not, if you're listening to this right now, you're a Zeeb.
You're a Zeeb.
You're a Zeeb, and we mean that lovingly.
Yeah. My God, I love a Zeeb.
Yep.
We are Zeebs. You are
Yep.
Zeeb.
It's true.
Be Zeeb with us.
Welcome to the show, Zeebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like being a legion. We are Zeeb.
Yeah.
We are many.
It's true. So tonight we're going to be talking about season 1, episode 12, The Tale of the Prom Queen, which aired on Nickelodeon in the United States and YTV in Canada on November 7th, 1992. In this episode, future members of TAPS convene to catch a glimpse of a ghostly prom queen who's apparently crowned before the prom. Is that how it works? I don't think so. But 3 teens decide to do the damn thing, hitting a library to unravel the mystery around the death of a girl who waited for her date at a local cemetery, ? If you like dry ice, fish farts, and predictable endings, this shit is for you.
I just want to say your episode description is written like Donald Trump wrote this thing. It has all caps in certain places. There's random capitalization.
There's a number in there.
May I ask who is TAPS?
The Atlantic Paranormal Society?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm so
Ghost
sorry.
Hunters. Remember that show?
Ghost Hunters.
Yes, I never watched it because I was too scared.
Oh, you know what? I feel that.
Well, so what you missed was a bunch of like Rhode Island plumbers yelling at each other and like freaking out.
Yeah, and then like they would play something like really slow, and they're like, "This is a ghost foot," and everybody would shit their pants. It was amazing.
What was that?
What was that? Oh my god! There's one that was inside of like a lighthouse that was literally terrifying and used to scare the shit out of me.
How could the inside of
it.
a lighthouse be terrifying? It is literally a big tube
But there's ghosts in it. Have you considered that there are ghosts
full
in
of
it?
ghosts.
It's my
Yeah.
dream to live in a lighthouse. Like, just leave everything behind and go live in a lighthouse.
They famously went crazy.
And have a radio station there.
Yes, like in the fog.
I support that dream.
I
Thank
think
you.
that's a great dream. Let's do it.
There's a lady on TikTok that lives in a lighthouse, and her literally like giant elephant seals fucking are constantly on her little island as she goes from her lighthouse to like the fucking shed to get whatever she needs.
Yeah, but
and they're
imagine
always
like you
there.
go outside and there's a fucking elephant seal at the door.
I imagine that's better than leper ghosts, though.
Sure.
Oh man. So, what was everybody's thoughts about this episode?
Oh, guys, I saw this one like immediately from the jump. I was like,
Yeah.
I know how this
DD.
is going to end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the vanishing hitchhiker. This is
Yeah.
an urban legend.
Yeah.
I genuinely, there was one. I mean, probably in the there was a single line that was said. That's when everybody caught on, or is
Yeah.
meant to catch on. That's when I got it. I was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I was hoping you got to the end and you were like, no shit.
No, I did catch it. I did caught it early, but I
And
just
listen, if it were phrased as a riddle,
Yeah.
it would have thrown you.
Yeah.
right over my head.
Right over it.
This episode features my nomination for the worst character we've come across so far.
Really?
Jam.
Absolute fear for my life watching that fucking man.
Again, his name.
No.
is jam.
but there's a purpose for it.
Maybe. It's a good theory.
I'm convinced because the guy that plays Jam is Matthew Mikie from the Peanut Butter Solution.
No. Matthew Mikie is the driver in the car at the end.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
He did look way more familiar than that fucking slime
Because
ball.
that would have been weird if they had him as the main character in like 2 episodes, like 1 episode apart.
If you're not familiar with the Peanut Butter Solution, it is a completely bonkers,
Insane.
Canadian film from the 80s, but like mid 80s.
1985.
Please see the Bring Me the Axe episode about it. It is amusing.
Oh my God. That movie drove us insane.
It is a very, very strange film, and Canadians of a particular age will probably remember it. And I think if you maybe grew up in the 80s and maybe early 90s, you might remember it too, if you're not Canadian. But it's really weird. And the kid who is the star of that is in this film very briefly.
Something about pubes growing,
Yep.
right?
That is a joke in that one.
Yep.
Did you watch the movie?
I feel like I did, but also like
No, if that is that you have seen it, that is a joke in the movie.
something about pubes. I know.
Yep, Connie uses the peanut butter solution on
Yes,
his pubes.
That's right.
Hilarity
You're right. You're right.
ensues.
Because it's hair. It's a
Madcap.
hair-based film.
Yeah, because it grows your hair out real
Okay,
fast.
it's all coming back
and,
to
and
me
his
now.
gets a little
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
control.
Damn. Oh my God. I remember seeing that part and I was like, wait, no. When we watched it as adults. But like when I watched it as a kid, like that is burned into my memory.
Oh, hilarious.
I remember
Hilarious. That's
it.
the funniest shit in the world.
I don't remember that from childhood. When I saw it, I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now, guys?
Well, he's only in this episode for about 5 seconds, which is weird because he's the star of another episode.
It's
so.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, that sucks. I thought it was going to be a homage to the fact, like, peanut butter and jam.
Oh,
Well, listen, then there's
I like that theory.
now there's
Yeah.
absolutely no excuse for his stupid fucking name.
There isn't, but like IMDb did him dirty because they put him way above the other guy on like the ranking. So
They knew who the real star was.
Well, at one point when they're in the cemetery and they're about to leave, Jam says, "Let's jam." So I think it's like his
He grabs his
catchphrase.
guitar. Squeak!
okay, I get it. Man. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Oh man, indeed.
Man.
Well, if there's nothing else to say about the episode, I think it's time that we dim the lights and tell the tale. Submitted for the approval of the 930 Society, this one's called The Tale of the Prom Queen. So we open on a veiled woman stumbling like a boozy Susie through the forest. She's giving Guillermo del Toro's vision of a sobriety test. The rest of the gang is waiting for that bitch Kristen, occupying themselves angrily and talking shit.
Everybody looks so bummed in this scene too.
Understandably, I hate when people are like super late, even though I'm usually late. So
I was concerned that Eric's other grandfather died.
Chef's kiss. No notes.
Dude, everybody's late for some fucking reason in these episodes, man. What the fuck? Get there on time,
Also,
God damn it.
You're 13 years old. What's keeping you?
Exactly.
You know what was keeping her? She was drinking.
Hair and makeup.
Veil.
yep, hair, makeup, veils,
And that's why Kiki's like, bitches are crazy.
a handle of
Kiki,
vodka.
you're one of them. Jesus.
I know.
Kiki.
But Kiki's pissed. She's like, that vain girlie is definitely beating her face with Maybelline right now. I know it. She won't leave the house if she's not Insta ready. So she just wishes that Kristen would drink gasoline, as one would do.
She truly does.
So the figure approaches the Midnight Society members and the gang nopes the fuck away from her, absolutely terrified.
God, you would think that at this point they would just be used to everybody like playing fucking pranks on each other like this.
These kids love a bit.
They love a bit.
We are 12 episodes deep and they are still freaking out like it's the first time.
Absolutely.
So David asks, who is she? And Kristen creepily says, I came to tell a story. And the Midnight Society take their seats as Betty Ann, pick me of the century.
Arch enemy of Mikie.
I don't know why I hate her so much. She seems like she's just an earthy queen.
She does give Arizona vibes, like turquoise.
She's so Sedona.
She's a horse girl. I know it. Like, I think that's
horse
why.
girl energy.
Because I met a couple of horse girls down in Florida that I would shit in their mouths, let me tell you. So I think that's probably why I don't like them, but
Sure.
whatever. But anyways, Betty Ann tries to give Kristen a high five, but Kristen just is busy being extra.
Yeah, she's method.
Leaving her hanging.
Yep.
Can't do it.
Nope. She leaves her hanging like an asshole and repeats herself, saying that it's time to tell her story. So Eric starts being a little bitch and starts tugging on all her veil and asks, like, what's up with this getup? And Kristen tells him to sit down, nerd. This is for effect.
Diva!
Yeah, remember the time she brought a dog?
Yeah,
You gotta make an entrance.
it's true. What did she do last time? Is this her second story or third?
Second? Third.
She brought the dog with her last
She
time.
brought a
Dog.
dog. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Everything involves a fucking
Yeah.
prop or a
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah,
with her.
she's a theater kid. Kristen's a theater kid.
She's the Gallagher of the group.
It's true. So she says,
My tale is one of woe. It has been told around many campfires. But I am here to tell the one true version.
and with a bit of assistance from baby Aileen and baby Dave's man Gary, she submits for the approval of the Midnight Society, the tale of the Prom Queen.
He's so helpful.
He's a gentleman.
You think she told the whole story in that fucking voice?
That's what I wondered about that.
She definitely did.
She did.
100%.
That's so tedious.
It's so tedious.
I'd have left.
It's like listening to Robert F. Kennedy tell a story.
Well, that's what took her so long, because she didn't have to put on makeup because she has the veils
Right.
on. So I think she was just practicing that damn thing. She got like a little fake British accent for beginners thing, and she just donned that shit.
Totally.
So we start the story proper with a teenage girl leaving a dying bouquet of flowers on her grave. She takes a moment of silence until it's interrupted by a cackling laugh. Zebo, is that you, my dude?
It is. It is Zebo's laugh.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
Because it's not the last laugh she hears. It's like she's got like the beginning of schizophrenia.
Yeah, totally.
They're getting their money's worth out of that Foley.
100%. But no, nobody's there. So she gets up and starts looking around the graveyard like she's one of the Scooby Gang. And she's just hearing people ROFLing their asses off everywhere she goes.
Raffling.
Raffling.
Rafflecopter.
Yeah,
Lamau.
exactly.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I genuinely don't know. It just fell out of my mouth. I heard it somewhere and I parroted it and now it's out into the universe. Sorry.
Copter.
So this girl, she's a jumpy gal, and she just about shirts herself when a flock of birds fly by.
Honestly, I did too. I totally jumped at those birds.
You know what? One thing I did notice about like all 4 of our episodes that like we watched in this little lump, they stepped up their production value and the way that they like did the cinematography.
There was some spooks in there.
There were some spooks in there, but also like there were some interesting camera angles and interesting transitions. Like they're, in the words of my favorite drag queen, they stepping their pussy up right now. So
1,000,000%.
they're doing it.
The pussy has been stepped up for sure.
Exactly. So she rounds a mausoleum until 2 ne'er-do-wells jump out at her and they're roaring. And one of these little shitheads says that they're not ghosts. So this dude, Jam, says that they might be. Ooh. But his friend apologizes, introducing himself as Greg, and the other guy is Jam.
I have huge problems with everything about this scene. One, don't jump out at young women anywhere.
Anywhere.
Especially in the cemetery.
Thank you.
So wait, I thought that they were like friends of hers at first or something.
Strange men.
And then they start doing introduction. It's like, hold on
Sir?
a second.
She's hot.
Y'all saw this lone girl walking through the cemetery and
Like, I got an idea, man. I got an idea.
and you thought,
Yep.
listen, we're gonna scare the shit out of this girl.
Yeah.
I genuinely did not trust these two. Well, mostly the first one that jumped out for the entire rest of the episode. I was like, these assaultists. I would immediately would step on a foot, punch a penis, and then fucking go running with these fucking horrible men.
Yeah. And then
These
you
guys are just asking to get
For
pepper
real.
sprayed.
Yeah, I feel bad walking on the sidewalk behind a woman. I'm usually the one that's back. I'm like, it's just me back here. I'm just walking behind you. You're walking faster than me.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sorry.
I am so gay that the people don't worry.
Say something gay.
They're like, oh, he got sugar in his pocket.
You just go flouncing by
I
them.
do. I'm like, hey, girl.
Pardon me.
Do you like my nails?
Just answer the phone. Do what I do when I see people that are like, will you sign my petition on the street? I grab my phone and I immediately start speaking in Spanish. And I'm just like, sí, niña, vos sabes que yo estoy haciendo esto y el otro. And they never stop me. But instead of that, grab your phone and be like, hey, girl. Yeah, oh my God. Boots the house down, bitch. And then I'll be like, I feel great.
Step that
Yeah,
pussy up, baby.
bam.
That's what you do.
Just got to be a habitual
Yeah.
pussy stepper.
Exactly. Exactly. So the girl introduces herself as Dee Dee, and Greg wonders why she's here alone. Creepy.
Why does
First of
anyone
all-
go to a cemetery, Greg, you dumb fuck?
Well, in addition, why do you need to know that she's alone? Like, he's confirming
Yeah.
she's alone. This has rapist vibes. 100%.
Totally.
And then they just keep following her as they're like, she's like, okay, gotta go.
Leave me
weirdos. And they're like,
alone.
oh, hey, no, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, no, they keep on going. So Jam wonders if she's doing what they're doing, which is looking for ghosts
In the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day. She's like, no, you're lame. It's not Halloween. And Jam rolls his eyes and he's like, it's way more intense. Saturday night is prom night, the night of the prom queen. And Dee Dee spins around and she's like, the prom queen. And Greg and Jam are absolutely fucked up. She's like, this girl does not know about the prom queen. Does she not live around here? And she says that she used to, but she's just visiting.
I should have known right there.
Calling it right now. Calling it right now.
Yep.
There's literally 3 people in this entire episode, and it's not the 2 dudes who are the prom queens.
That's
so.
true. That's true. I mean, shocking.
Well, at first I was like, oh, well, they're the ghosts, obviously.
Obviously.
Should have known.
They're both the prom
Damn
queen.
it, Aileen.
Just 2 dudes in a trench coat.
They got me good. Damn.
You know what? It's a riddle.
Thank you.
It's a riddle. So Jam loves that he gets to tell this story. So he sits down melodramatically and he starts to tell the tale for the approval of the 3 randos in a graveyard society.
It's so meta.
It
it's
is.
a story within a
Absolutely.
story.
100%.
Kristen, you fucking genius.
I know. She knew. She had inspo and she's using it.
Yeah, she's not breaking out the prom dress prop for just some
No.
ordinary story.
It's true. It's true.
What, do you think she's Betty Ann or some
Yeah, she's
shit?
gotta wow them.
So apparently, long ago, there was this girl and she was waiting for her prom date at the gates of the cemetery.
Girl.
Call it Uber.
Why there?
You know,
Maybe she
Couldn't
lived
pick you up
across
at your
the street.
house?
I don't know. Like, why he couldn't pick her. I don't understand why he couldn't pick her up at her house.
Because she's Mormon. Her
Maybe.
dad won't let her date.
Maybe, but don't ask
Or
questions.
her dad is the graveyard keeper. What are their names?
Oh,
Why does he make her wait at the...
Because maybe her house is like deep inside the graveyard, and then that's where like the drive.
This is a story within a story within a story.
It works in my
These are a
head.
lot of blanks that we got to fill in
Yes.
for ourselves.
I
This
know.
is not how
Exactly.
stories work.
Kristen didn't do her due diligence with that part of the whole entire thing.
Spent all our time in that goddamn costume.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So, willing suspension of disbelief is required for the remainder of this story. Don't ask questions. So, anyways, it was foggy as fuck, and a car came speeding around the corner and hit her. Smack! And when he says smack, he literally like claps in her face, and she screams. He's such a dick.
Okay, knowing the end of this, that seems incredibly disrespectful.
It does.
Like,
it does.
I don't know. This is the weirdest pickup tactic I have ever seen. It's like they fucking subscribe to Andrew
oh
Tate
my
or some
god,
shit.
totally. I'm
Yeah.
gonna nag her to death.
Well, that's the crazy part. They're just doing this for the lulz.
Yeah.
Like, this is just like some fun they're having, except they're like 22 years old.
Oh my god.
The thing is this whole cast did strike me as a little weird because the first time that they're not like 14 years old.
Sure.
Well, because it's a prom. It's the prom. So they have to be in high school.
These guys are like grown ass men who, in the moments before this episode started, definitely took some
Dude,
LSD.
I was like, these 40-year-old people over here just being like, I'm a teen today. I was like, Way to get the gig, guys.
Yeah.
I think it's the prom part of it. They had to be over a certain age to go to the prom.
It's true. Probably they also needed it in order to license them to be able to use the boat as well. So maybe it was like a...
Yeah, they're not giving some kids a fucking rowboat.
Sure. Canadians really need to lay down those, like...
The labor laws. It's true. It's true. They're just respectful people.
Yeah, they're better people.
We get it. We've seen from these episodes. We are shamed Americans for sure over here.
So anyways, the poor girl waiting for her prom date. She gets hit by the car and the douchebag drives off, and apparently they found her the next day. So she was gone.
She's already, by that time, she's already partially decomposed.
Fully,
yeah. So a few days later, they just buried her right up in that prom dress.
It's a weird choice. Do you think they were like, ugh.
Like right on the spot? No ceremony. They
just
like,
dig a hole right here, dude. Just dig a hole right here. Chuck her
just
in.
Wrapped in a garbage bag. They just chuck her in.
I'm sure it's bloodstained as well. Like it was not the Luke that you want to be while you're sitting inside of your fucking casket, guys.
Kristen, you're letting me down here.
There's like brain matter on that
holes.
shit. Like instead of a corsage, it's just her friggin' spleen. Like what the fuck? You kidding me? Oh my god. So Dee Dee is absolutely horrified by this whole entire tale, and understandably why when you hear the end. But Jam thinks that isn't even the best part. Every year on the prom night, this girl waits by the gates waiting for the ride that never comes.
Psycho.
Sad.
I would think that she'd want to know who killed her and then drove away. Like that should be her unfinished business, not where's my fucking ride.
You know what though? This was in a time where, they were training incels with incel behavior, like jumping out of behind a mausoleum and teaching women traditional values by centering their
dying in a prom dress.
Yes, dying in a prom dress, and then their final wish in order to move on from heaven is their man to come pick them up.
Oh my god, it's like this was written by Turning Point USA.
I simply
100%.
cannot enter the gates of heaven without my promised one, my high school boyfriend, which if we had if we had lived, then maybe we could be married with children and going to church every Sunday, being Catholics, obviously, or some sort of Christian.
Lutheran.
Thank you. That's it.
So Jam says that they're looking for her grave and asks Dee Dee if she wants to join them. And he's like, oh, Greg over here, he thinks that you're a total babe. And Dee Dee is like, oh my God, that sounds like fun. Because she's seems to put out a little vibe that maybe she's okay with Greg. And I'm like, okay. So they all go off to ghost hunt. After the cemetery turns up nothing, Greg is frustrated. He's like, this could all be bullshit. But Dee Dee says that there would be reports of it. And Greg agrees. So they're like, let's go look at microfiche, y'all. So they go to the library and they start all the way back at the 1950s and search for details of an accident until they finally found it in 1956.
It's not 90s programming if there isn't some sort of microfiche scene where you're searching for something in a microfiche. Such vivid memories of living in Brazil, of watching American films and being like, what the fuck is that thing? And how are there always full of newspapers? I didn't understand.
And you probably expected it to play a much larger role in your life.
Exactly. Every now and then, fucking and Batman.
They do it on Stranger Things.
Everything. They were like, hey, by the way, here's this microfiche. I'm like, I'm never going to the library looking for this machine.
Yeah.
And everyone's using it.
I've used microfiche approximately once.
Okay. Were you trying to solve a mystery?
I was trying to write a paper for school in the 90s.
Oh, well, good for you.
As someone who has spent a good deal of time going through microfiche, I can assure everybody it is extremely tedious. In everything you've ever seen, it takes them 5 seconds to find what they're looking for. It's the kind of it's halfway between digital and analog. It's still analog, but it's basically the equivalent of flipping every page in a newspaper until you find what you're looking for. So they start at 1950 and go to 1956. That means they went through 6 years of daily newspapers.
That's insane.
But they would probably just be isolating to the time around the proms.
No, they said they started in 1950 and then just went through.
You know what? They were there for 5 days.
There's no keyword search. Actually, you can now with microfiche. I think you can do word searching at this point. But back in the day, you couldn't.
Damn, that's terrifying. I hate that for them.
I still don't understand how it works.
It's just a newspaper on film.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I didn't in my
You're
head, I'm
literally
like, are they
scrolling
all
through the
in
film.
there? How? That's not possible.
They're so tiny.
Yeah. It's like the people who live in your TV and they come out. Put plays
Listen,
on
Willy
for you.
Wonka said that's how you do it, and I've always believed it to be so.
So they find the article finally. They're so fucking stoked. Greg is absolutely astounded. He's like, it happened just like Jam said, fog and all. And behind them, a doorknob starts to slowly jingle. But they don't know.
Oh, shit.
I know. It's really nerve-wracking. We get a little sting in the background. It's really creepy. So they have all the deets. They found out that the ghost name is Judy Larson. And just as they find that out, the door pops open and we see an exaggerated shadow of a woman walking towards them. I know. So scary. So scary. Apparently, Judy's boyfriend, Ricky, never got the message that he was supposed to pick her up. He was so distraught at her death that he drove his
Wait, how the
car
fuck
off
did he
a
think
bridge.
she was going to get there then?
I don't know. Don't ask questions. There are holes,
wait.
guys.
Kristen, this story
I
sucks.
know.
So he crashed his car after prom night then?
Yes.
Yeah, because he killed himself.
But he didn't. They're like, it was a horrible accident. Question
He
mark.
felt so guilty that he accidentally died.
Okay,
Yes,
see,
yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought that he ran her over because of the fog.
Your version is
Okay,
way better.
That makes way more sense. Way better. I
And
like
then
that.
after
Let's do that.
He couldn't see that he ran her over and just then hit the bridge and then he fell. That's what I understood. And it's
Because
obvious.
he was like eating a cheeseburger or something. It's real sloppy.
Yeah.
He dropped
Read
his phone.
the paper, eating a bowl of
Exactly.
cereal.
That's how I interpreted this story, and it's obvious that is incorrect. Oh my god.
I like your version better.
100% less plot holes because Kristen did not do her due diligence. That's why she's in a costume, because she knows her
Exactly.
story sucks.
I'm a dramaturg here, okay? I'm putting I need
You're like,
things to put
I really pay attention to the
Dramaturge.
story. I let my characters do.
I'm a dramaturg.
You're a thespian.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord. So Ricky never got the message, which is weird as well. Like, it was the prom. Like, you would think, like, who did she leave
That's
the
what I
message
said.
with?
How was she going to get there?
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
It's crazy. So anyways, Dee Dee is horrified that Ricky died too, obviously. And I am as well, especially where he died because of his own actions of driving a car off a bridge, but it was an accident, ?
While putting on makeup.
Probably.
Sobbing openly.
And then the makeup starts
Yeah.
running, and then of course that's
It's true.
can't see.
It's true. It's true. So Jam is a sociopath, and he's like, excellent, true gruesome deaths. But before he's able to say any more unhinged shit, someone starts moving around them in the dark, startling all three of them. And they're like, whoa, who the fuck is that? And then the lights flick on, and it's just Grandma Librarian, and she's just offering them some tea.
Bullshit scare.
Let me tell you something. Person who wrote this episode has never been.
I
in a
was gonna
library.
say, what librarian is like, excuse me, here's my old vintage tea set that I've brought
Yeah,
with
she
me.
brings out a full tea set into the archive.
nuts.
Where they keep all of the local old papers. She's like, I made some sandwiches too.
I know. And the
What?
The worst part
It's
of
like Sloppy Joe's just getting on all the town
Really?
records.
Like, could you have not come up with a better jump scare than an old lady with tea in a fucking library?
No, they couldn't. And they probably, this wasn't a studio note. I
Just
feel.
some guy walking through old bottles and rags.
But outside, Jam is lolling at how scared Greg was. And he's like, if you were that shook by an old lady, imagine what he'll do when he sees a ghost. Dee Dee thinks that this is great. She wants to help Judy. Poor Judes was just waiting on the side of the road every year, waiting for that ride that will never come.
Eileen, why are you laughing?
It's so funny to me. I just imagine like a girl sitting on a tomb, like in her prom dress, just like, okay, I guess I'm waiting for my ride.
No.
Well, she's not sitting on a tomb. She walks out to the road, and that's where the trouble ensues.
I imagine the car fully like crashed in and like smashed into gravestones, and she went fucking flying, dude. That's what I picture. That's not what you guys see in your
Keeps
head.
going.
Oh shit, Aileen, I like your stories
I
way
was
better
thinking
than
more of a
Kristen's.
sideswipe, personally. But
That's what I see. She's fucking
like he's like Billy Joel going through the side of that people's house
Exactly.
on Long Island.
It's just like a cloud of just like dust, and when the dust settles, it's just like the entire tombstone is on her, and just her legs are
Exactly.
sticking out like Wizard of Oz.
exactly that. That's what it is in here.
Confronting high credit card debt can feel scary, but the good news is, if you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, financial relief options are now available. National Debt Relief is currently offering debt relief designed to reduce what you owe and put you on the fast track to becoming debt-free. If you qualify for debt relief, you may be able to pay back less than what you owe and save thousands of dollars. Just visit nationaldebtrelief.com. Imagine only paying one low monthly program payment you can afford and saving money as you become debt-free. National Debt Relief has already helped bring debt relief to over 550,000 U.S. consumers, earning thousands of five-star reviews and an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. You're stronger than your credit card debt. Let today be the day you start turning things around. Take the first step and visit nationaldebtrelief.com to see what debt relief you may qualify for. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
So Dee Dee has come with a plan, though. She wants to reunite them before, this whole entire catastrophic thing that Aileen was talking about happens again. She wants to contact Ricky to tell him to pick her ass up. Because, he never got the fucking message. So Jam loves the idea of a seance, and Judy has the perfect place for them to have it. So she tells them to meet her right where they are right now, later at night. So, before he leaves, Greg wonders if Judy really believes all this stuff. And Judy is evasive as fuck. She's like, it's kind of fun though, right? And Greg said that he thinks that she's a strange person, but in a good way. So Judy just pops up and she kind of like flips her hair and she's like, that's keen. And then Greg is like, keen?
That's not what that word means.
And that's when I knew. And I said, oh, she's a ghost.
Yeah.
Because she used a word
episode's
that
almost
you
over.
wouldn't
You know what?
say in that time frame.
Yep,
Keen.
get it. That's how they're doing it.
It's true. I'm going to use that word now just to confuse
Great,
you.
thank
so you're going to think that you're...
I used that word the other day, and somebody looked at me like I was crazy.
Hey.
Oh, are you a ghost from the 1950s?
100%.
Yes.
He is the
Baby.
prom queen. Hello. So after nightfall, they all sit in a boat and anchor it right where Ricky's
Boat.
car.
They got a boat,
A boat.
for this. They are really invested.
They are.
Yeah. Also, girl, listen. I know you're the ghost and all, but like, don't be going out in a boat with two boys at night. You know,
Girl.
This is how Martha Moxley got murdered.
Because
Of the
implications.
implications.
It's true. It's
What will the neighbors say about you?
true.
She's a fast girl. She
Yep.
runs around
Yes.
with boys in boats.
It's true. It's true. She deserved to be crushed by a gravestone.
Thank you.
So they anchor it right where Ricky's car went over the bridge. And they all connect hands, and Dee Dee leads the seance, telling the boys to picture the photo of Ricky from the newspaper article. And she recreates the scene. She's like,
They're like, did you guys ever see the peanut butter solution? It's like that, but older.
it's true.
In a white tuxedo.
In a white tuxedo and that
Ugh.
1955 Chevy. And Ricky is just being wrecked by Judy's death. He's sobbing, he's so sad about the whole entire thing. And he turns onto the bridge and it swerves and crashes through the railing and it falls and it hits the water.
Okay, do we think that they framed it this way because they were like, y'all, you can't have like a suicide plot line in this show for children?
Maybe.
Probably.
Most likely.
I also don't think that they had the budget to be able to have this car accident happen. So they just wanted to.
Well, you could say he did it on purpose. That doesn't cost any extra money.
That's true. That's true.
But it's all theater of the mind's
Exactly.
eye. Imagine this guy dying horribly in your imagination.
Now who's the dramaturge?
There you go.
She tells them to imagine the car at the bottom of the river, filled with water, undiscovered for years and years, ?
She paints a vivid picture.
Pray tell, why was it undiscovered? Like it.
Where are the cops
the
in this
bridge?
town?
How deep is this fucking river?
I don't know.
Where are his parents being like, where's my fucking kid?
I know.
It's prom night or a few days after it. He was inconsolable. You think he'd send the fuzz out to maybe like give a look around?
Now they were like, he needs a little time to himself. Let's let him be.
It's true. It's true.
No.
I mean, I'd be pissed though if I die in a crash like that. Drag the river for me. damn it.
Hello.
Jesus.
And I have been in a car with you many, many times, and it is a non-zero possibility.
Not that bad. I am that bad. But anyways, while this is all happening, behind them, we start to see water bubbling. And Greg is fucked up. He's like, what was that? And Dee Dee just tells him to concentrate, damn it. She asks if Ricky can hear them. And then the water bubbles again in response.
There are so many better ways to do this.
I know, but it's fine. Jam is like, what was that? And Greg wonders if it might be bubbles from fish. Fish are farting? I don't know. So Dee Dee is laser focused, undaunted by the fish bubbles. And she tells him that he was supposed to pick up Judy at the cemetery on Weaver Street. And she's still waiting for you, and she wants you to pick her up.
And also, the three of us are kind of wondering, why didn't you pick up your girlfriend for the prom? It seems weird. Like you were maybe supposed to, and then you forgot?
I mean, he was fully in a fucking tux. Like, what is happening here? I don't get it, but whatever. Greg thinks that this all is stupid, but the fish bubbles go crazy and he's terrified. So they pull up anchor and they rush to get away from the spooky bubbles, which follow them slowly.
Do it! Do it!
I know.
The way this fucking
It
guy
is so intense.
It's very dramatic when they hurl themselves out of the boat onto land, like the boat's gonna sink or explode or something.
It is also the slowest chase that you would ever have. And these bubbles are not
But
threatening.
the way he's screaming at the fucking kid is insane.
It's hilarious.
What I love is there's all this like commotion. So they're like, he's like, get the anchor up, and then I think like the rope breaks or something like that, and then they can't get the motor started, so they get the oars
like
out,
oars.
and then he oars 3 times, and it drifts gently to the shore.
And they go flying out of the boat like they just like go, like the motorboat sped up onto land and like lurched them from the boat.
Like, guys, you could have walked out of
legit.
there. Like your pants would have got wet, but you know.
So as soon as they hop out of the boat and onto the shore, the bubbles die down completely. Jam is shook, and Greg tries to explain what happened away. But Dee Dee and Jam think that he's just being dumb. It was obviously a ghost, okay? But Greg is like, nah, ghosts aren't real. And he's trying to like bring up all these sciencey explanations, like gas pockets and all this other stuff.
Yeah, Greg's gonna feel real stupid at the end when it turns out ghosts
Yeah.
are real.
They're pushing Greg to his breaking point. He is going to be the next one going over the side of the bridge.
100%.
Yeah, he's gonna be driving over that bridge in 2 seconds.
In the
Yeah.
rowboat.
But either way, Jam, he just says that there's one way to find out. Because the next night is prom night, y'all.
Oh shit.
It's like the cemetery, be there or be square.
Okay.
So, back at the fire, Betty Ann thinks that the kids are brave. Frank thinks that they're stupid. And Kristen tells them that the next day, they found the grave that they were looking for Judy Larson. So, in the story proper, they decide to set up where they can see both the gate and Judy's grave. And Greg pulls Dee Dee aside. He's like, do you really believe in this stuff? And Dee Dee just is like evasive. And she's like, I don't know, but I want to see what happens. So while they're waiting, Dee Dee hears wind chimes. And they look behind them and they see a woman in a long hooded cloak carrying a wind chime, which is weird. Greg, gets up and he starts fucking booking it. He's like, I'm gonna catch this fucking ghost. Like, I'm
gonna be so pissed if it's the librarian.
Yes,
Well,
it would have been hilarious.
With a wind chimey tea
Also,
service.
Yes.
if this is meant to be Judy, if that's her prom outfit, then it's ridiculous because she's wearing.
She deserved to be hit by that call.
Exactly.
She
It's
does.
a freaking hood and chimes. If I walk into prom and I'm wearing that, well, maybe I could make it work. But
Like Stevie Nicks.
She's like, just because I'm fierce.
I'm fucking working it. But Judy is gonna be like, hello, like, come on.
I know.
Not
It is a stupid outfit.
not in 1950 fucking six. She don't.
So he runs up and he chases and he grabs the figure, and it just turns out that it's Jam's stupid cousin
What an idiot.
From Ottawa.
from Ottawa. Exactly.
It's her.
It's her. So,
Oh man.
so Jam thinks that this shit is hilarious. He's like, it was a joke, guys. Like, ghosts aren't real. And Dee Dee is pissed. And she's like, well, what about last night? And Jam thinks that she's just lost the plot. He's like, a ghost car driving underwater. Oh my God, you're so dumb. And Greg is ready to get violent on her behalf. And he like switches really quickly because he was like very anti-ghost before. And now he's just like ready to defend Dee Dee's honor, which I appreciate. He's
Good for you,
he's-
Greg. I thought you were gonna have a cow when fucking that idiot says that. I thought you were gonna have
Ay,
I thought you were gonna
caramba.
have a cow. And I was like, okay, Judy, like you're Judy right now.
And then they all do the Bartman.
So Greg is ready to get violent with Mr. Jam, but Dee Dee stops him because the cemetery is kicking up plumes of fog and a car is rounding the bend. And Jam wants to dip, but it's the caretaker. We gotta go. But no, this person is driving an old-timey vehicle playing In the Still of the Night.
It could still be the caretaker.
It could
Judy's
be, but
dad,
it's
who
not.
lives deep in the cemetery.
Deep in the woods.
Obviously.
And ever since his daughter was killed, he went
Exactly.
crazy. And then on a night like this, he comes out and murders Chew.
Dressed in her prom dress that he dug up.
Dressed like Stevie Nicks with wind
Yeah.
chimes.
Yes.
So a teenage boy in the driver's seat, like we start to see him as he rounds the bend and he stops the car and opens the door as Dee Dee turns towards him and lets down her hair, singing In the Still of the Night while she's walking towards the car.
And Eileen's mind was fucking blown by this.
100%.
In the still of the night. That's
Yeah,
me
baby.
absolutely losing it at her being the ghost. Whoa!
Like Aileen, Greg is flummoxed. What is this bitch doing? And her voice gets all ghostly and echoey as the shot pans back. And Dee Dee has transformed like Cinderella. And she just smiles over at Greg. She tells him that she knew that they would be the ones. You see, she couldn't leave the cemetery unless someone brought her with them.
And I know your stupid ass friend would be the one to do it. Because he's insatiable. He never stops harassing young women he just met.
She's been looking at him for several years now and knows his pattern. And then they solved the mystery on why Ricky never picked her ass up and got him to come. So she crosses around the car as the passenger side door magically opens and she scooches next to her mans in the car.
And this is when she says, I gotta go now. Thanks, guys. And it sounds like a totally different person, maybe Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
So Greg is confused. He's like, Dee Dee? And Dee Dee says that was just her nickname. Her real name is Judy, and she thanks them. She'll never forget them. And Ricky puts the car in drive, and they drive through the gate and into the darkness.
Just like the end of
That's what I wrote.
Exactly.
They're both dead.
We go together like shabba-labba-labba,
Like
ding-a-ding-a-dong.
Oh, dear.
It's true.
Oh, no.
What have you done? What have you done?
Oh my God.
So back at the fire, Kristen takes off her veil and dramatically saying that that's the end. So Gary douses the fire and everyone...
I'm sorry. It says
By the way, everybody, Gary douches the fire.
Gary's very thorough.
Oh my god. I love it when autocorrect goes crazy.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Oh shit.
And so Gary douches the fire and everyone gathers around Kristen to tell her that shit was the tits.
Oh man.
The end.
Oh god.
Amazing.
So yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
I'm so glad I finally got the twist at the end.
I'm glad.
Twist of the year and
true.
next year.
I love it. I love it. I still think that your version of the story would have been better than Kristen's.
Thank you. I'm gonna send a letter to Nickelodeon.
I feel like AMC would do like a really good, captivating recap of this. It would be amazing. But yeah. So on behalf of everyone on the pod, I would like to thank you for taking the time to get spooked with us. Check back in 1 week when Dave will tell us another chilling tale. Until then, you can find Aileen on Uike Horror, Bryan and Dave at Bring Me the Axe and 99 Cent Rental, and me on The Rewatcher.
Laughing in the Dark is written by us and produced and edited by Mikie Soroyce, with music by Brian White. Our incredible key art was created by Vin Elio. You can keep up with us in between episodes by following us on Instagram at laughinginthedarkpod, or you can email us at laughingpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. We sure would appreciate it.